in this door, over here, door number 3. In which case, we have the outside to clean the open air and parked cars. So if you're running away from the emergency and you have to run out that door and you hit the car, I warned you. We also have a strobe light that we're using during the first act. It goes on for about 30 seconds. And also, we have more people coming. Late. That's okay. So if there's anyone that you can scoot in anymore, that would be wonderful. And I hope you all enjoy the show.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight we have the privilege of presenting for your approval the premiere performance of The Mystery of Edwin Drood. This being a musicale with dramatic interludes. Now, as you are no doubt aware, Mr. Charles Dickens was full halfway through the creation of the greatest mystery novel of our time when he committed the one ungenerous act of his noble career. He died. Oh. Leaving not the slightest hint as to the outcome he had intended for his bizarre and uncompleted puzzle, The Mystery of Edwin Drood. Tonight, however, ladies and gentlemen, when together we reach that point in our story beyond which Mr. Charles Dickens wrote no more, I shall be asking you a series of questions regarding the outcome of our plot. Our company will then make its most earnest effort to contrive an ending in accordance with your specifications. So come on, let's all be as vulgar and uncivilized as is legally possible. Yeah! Kick off your boots, loosen your corsets, and enjoy yourselves. And so, for those gentlemen among you who arrived alone and may require companionship up through the final curtain, or beyond, you need only speak to our stage manager, Miss Jamie Throttle, whose pleasure it is to see that...
I'll see that you're never lonely again.
Oh, look, Jamie, he wants fixing up now. His tongue's hanging out. No, my mistake, he's wearing a pink necktie. Please do remember, gentlemen, that these sparkling and vivacious ingenues are not salaried employees, and so we do ask that you contribute generously towards the cost of their theatrical studies, and that you make sure that all goods are returned in the morning.
None the less for wear.
Right. So, by all means, let us proceed with this evening's bill of fare. For the first time ever, the completed musical rendition of The Mystery of Edwin Drood. Cloister, the ancient, moldering cathedral city of Cloister. Not a particularly encouraging setting for the Christmas season now upon us. A wintry shudder passes through the giant elves as they shed gush of tears. We find ourselves in the home of Mr. John Jasper, choir master of Cloister Cathedral. Choir master, composer, organist, and vocalist. John Jasper possesses a voice the angels themselves might envy. And who, dear ladies and gentlemen, more suited to essay the role of John Jasper than that gifted vocalist himself, your very own Mr. Clive Paget. John Jasper eagerly awaits the arrival of his beloved nephew and the title character of our evening's diversions, young Edwin Drood.
Hello, Uncle.
Why, that's the right now.
Hi, dear Uncle.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, your eyes do not deceive you. Devotees of male impersonation are more accustomed to seeing Miss Nutting in top hats and tails as she does her inimitable rendition of Or Die Half a Top. But this evening, she hides her distinctive form beneath the garb of young Edwin Drood. Ladies and gentlemen, a warm round of applause, if you will, for tonight's guest artiste and London's leading male impersonator, Miss Alice Nutting.
Any dinner, Uncle? Any dinner, Uncle?
You forget, Ned, that uncle and nephew are terms prohibited here by express agreement.
such great distance.
Indeed it is. This portrait of Rosa is not one of my better efforts, and yet you choose to hang it here. In heaven's name, why?
Because it reminds me of you, Ned, and of the happiness that I wish you and Rosa.
Oh, I'm sure we'll be quite happy though our courtship suffers from an unavoidable flatness, owing to the fact that my dead godfather and her dead godfather as good as married at his birth. Why the devil couldn't they have left us alone?
Tut, tut, dear boy.
Tut, tut. Yes, it's all very well for you, Jack. You have the freedom to love whomsoever you choose.
Oh, don't stop, dear fellow. Do go on.
Have I hurt your feelings?
How could you have hurt my feelings?
Oh, heavens, Jack, you look frightfully ill. This strange film come over your eyes.
I have been taking medicine for a pain, an agony that overcomes me. I've been forced of late to seek treatment in London. Fear not, the effects will soon be gone.
My dear uncle.
Then take it as a warning. And Ned, Edwin, this is a confidence between us.
It shall be sacredly preserved.
I have confided in you because
we are fast friends, and because you love and trust me, and I love and trust you. Both hands, Jack. My dearest Uncle Jack.
my dearest nephew Ned, our life without your friendship would be like a sugar dead. The winds of hell may blow, but as you well may know, I'll need your call to be strong and face the fight is through. For you, to kinsmen more than brothers.
We know the next of kin, and yet we know no others could beneath the skin. The blood that flows between us, the walls that tie us twain. Two kinsmen when all others bleed and we remain.
My dearest nephew Ned,
My dearest Uncle Jack, if men say words against you, I would make them take the side. A loyal lad am I, would be but glad to die. If I my death against the breath of life for you and I, 'tis true for you.
two kinsmen more than brothers.
We know no
Next of kin,
and yet we know no others.
would beneath the skin.
The blood that flows between us, the blood that tie us twain. Two kinsmen when all others bleed and we remain. 'Tis true.
'Tis true for you, two kinsmen more we do.
Miss Alice Nottingham, Mr. I trust the moderation of your applause merely means you're conserving your energies for the final curse. But, to continue our story, Edwin Drood is visiting Cloistrom to pay his regards to his bride-to-be, the fair Miss Rosa Budd, who, like Drood, is an orphan. Rosa resides at Cloistrom's most respectable seminary for young ladies, aptly, if not correctly named, the Nuns' House. Ladies and gentlemen, in the park with Rosa this evening, that most delicate of English roses, that blossoming bud who has even yet to be plucked, the unspeakably lovely Miss Deirdre Peregrine.
The happiest of birthdays to you. I only pray that I may be able to say this on each of your birthdays.
I fear that is not likely, since, as you know, your own nephew Edwin and I are to depart for Egypt as soon as we are ready.
It was only a wish, Rosa. How lovely you look. I have awaited your birthday with eagerness.
Eagerness, Mr. Jasper.
Yes, your voice will no longer be a subject to the fluctuations of adolescence. occasion of your birthday. Why, master's pay being what it is, my life's blood is the most I can afford to offer.
Sir, I cannot sing these lyrics. It would not be proper.
Whatever can you mean?
I do not. I am not worthy of it.
As your music master, that should be my decision. From the beginning, please. I agree. From the beginning, please.
conscientious master, I do believe you've made her afraid of you. No wonder.
No wonder.
You would be afraid of me too under similar circumstances, wouldn't you, Miss Agnes?
Not under any circumstances.
Ladies and gentlemen, our own fiery spirit, the unpredictable Miss Janet Conover.
Oh, good afternoon, Mr. Jasper. May I introduce young Neville Landless? He and his twin sister, Helena.
I beg your pardon.
He and his twin sister, Helena, have just arrived from Ceylon, where they no longer have any family. Neville has been entrusted to my care, and Helena will be living here at the nun's house.
Welcome to cloister, Mr. Landless.
I'm afraid young Neville has been turned over to me on his rather hot-tempered nature, and to make a new beginning here in close room.
You and your sister lost your parents recently, Mr. Landless.
Oh, their mother died when they were very young, and their stepfather crossed over as well.
I am most sorry.
There is no need for you, bright gentlemen, to console me. As it happens, it is probably as very well that my father died when he did, or else I might have killed him!
The newest member of our company, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Victor Grinstead.
I'm sorry. Where were we, Miss Ross?
I might have killed him.
Hurry! Or else I might have killed him!
You shock me, unspeakably shock me.
You never saw him beat my sister.
My stepfather was a brute, Mr. Jasper. In desperation, Helena tried on more than one occasion to flee her stepfather's cruel and mindless hands, even disguising herself as a boy. But no avail. As for myself, I've had from my earliest remembrances to subdue a deadly and bitter hatred which has made me secret and revengeful.
I say.
However, sir, your kindness and goodwill have deeply moved me. I pledge to change my old different ways and break new ground for myself.
There's the lad. He'll soon blend in, Mr. Jasper.
Mr. Jasper, your pupil, she sings beautifully.
Thank you.
Your efforts have not gone without success.
Yes, I trust so, Mr. Landless.
And may I inquire if your relationship extends beyond that of pupil and master?
Heavens, no, Neville. Miss Bud is betrothed to young Edwin Drood, Mr. Jasper's nephew.
You'll do well to cast your eyes and interest in other directions, sir.
I beg your pardon, Mr. Jackson.
Pardon is necessary. However, I must be off. Choir practice, I fear. Good luck in your new life here, Mr. Landless.
Thank you. Thank you indeed, Mr. Jasper. I trust we shall meet again. And I should like to meet this Drood and see what sort of man is worthy of the affection of Miss Budd.
You are feeling better now, aren't you?
Oh, much, thank you.
These surroundings, which may seem very secure to you, are new and unsettling to me. You will be my friend, won't you?
I will be as good of a friend as such a mindless thing can be to a handsome and womanly creature like you.
Who is Mr. Jasper?
Mr. Jasper is my Edwin's uncle and my music master.
You know that he loves you.
Oh, don't! He terrifies me. He has made a slave of me with his looks and forced me to keep silent without his uttering a single correct.
Careful, you are tearing Mr. Jasper's composition.
It is of no matter. I don't intend to sing it again.
Oh, I am sure we'll have at least one reprise of this before we're finished, don't you think? But now, we must leave the chaste sanctity of the nun's house and travel, for reasons which will soon become quite clear, to the wickedest corner and the wickedest hole of the fabric of the city of London. Below the street, and beneath contempt, lies the opium den of the Princess Upper. Here, the universal tongue of opium is spoken with its subdialects of prostitution, burglary, violence for profit, and murder. And reigning supreme over this blemish on England's fair complexion is the Princess Upper, who ministrates to her client's needs and who hears more than she tells. Portrayed this evening by the grand
disgrace to work so cheap. So I say, don't be a sinner for the price of London gin. You can't pay for what's where the wages of sin. Sell me soul, I love coffins, who would buy this sack of skins. On the whole, there ain't much profit, and the wages of sin, and the wages of sin, you've been buttering upside me. What a little slice of raspberry tart. Oh, begging your pardon, miss. First night out of the town with him, well, never you fear, Mom. I've had him on numerous occasions. And whatever he's got in store for you tonight, praise God, it will be over in just an instant. You've not had better since, have you, love? He's not had any since. I've seen girls from gutter families, trap rich men, with fluttering eyes, and say, pass the jam, please, over nuptial breakfast trays, over here. In bed 11 lies a bleeding hypocrite. Spends his days, eyes cast to heaven. Spends his nights amongst this shit. Oh, I do beg your pardon. I'm so very sorry. I thought it was after here. You will forget me, won't you, Mom? Thank you very much. Now let's see, where was I? Oh, yes. Shit. So I say, I got measure, it's right, and dig right in. In this world, there's greater treasures than the wages of sin. I get threats. Seldom offers. If I did, I'd pack up in. You can't fill too many coffers with the wages of sin. Come on now, give your old lost some help at the last line then. Oh, bloody hell! You can do better than that! Get off your butts and give us the notes!
The meanest room in London. And as the light of day steals into the room, would not the parishioners of Cloisterham be astonished to discover in bed 11 the goodly choirmaster of Cloisterham Cathedral, John Jasper.
I need all the morning, quickly. My task is only half finished, and your medicine is less potent than usual.
Laudanum? So, you're mixing opium with the wine these days?
said, could you direct me to the railway station? I seem to be lost.
That's fine and proper you owes me.
Seems a large sum, such a small courtesy. However, if you were that needy, and the railway station,
The nearest is an all day, 10 minutes of a walk away from the river.
I thank you. Oh.
Who are you then, and what are you?
I wonder how many of you noticed that meaningful statement? That sounded suspiciously like a clue to me.
Why do we have the game, my dear? Yes, what's the game, please?
Who are you then, and what are you?
What indeed? But it is now the following day, and as we return to less sordid surroundings, we meet Foysterham's leading citizen, Mayor Thomas Saxey. Mayor Thomas Saxey!
Good afternoon, Mayor Sapsy.
Patsy! Drood!
Mr. Chairman, come here.
Really? With a sack of what? Well, it's unacceptable, isn't it? But you'll notice once again who gets saddled with it. Ladies and gentlemen, your kind indulgence for a short announcement. The part of Mayor Thomas Saxey will not, I repeat, will not be portrayed by Mr. James Hitchens, as is indicated in your program. As many of you know, Mr. Hitchens has tended of late to appear far more frequently at the bar in the rear than here in front of the footlights. So it will come as no surprise to many of our regulars that, once again, Mr. Hitchens is massively indisposed due to injuries received while fighting for a lady's honor. Apparently, the lady wished to keep it. And so, the part of Mayor Thomas Saxey will be portrayed this evening by your own obedient servant and humble chairman. I refer, of course, to myself, Mr. William Cartwright. I trust this last-minute substitution meets with your approval, and I might add, it's more your luck than mine. Proceed.
Good afternoon, Mayor Sapsy.
Good afternoon.
And
Good
despite
morning.
my charges for so long to meet the young new... oh, here he comes now, Helena Neville. I'd like to introduce young Edwin Drood.
Sir,
Sir, I congratulate you on your good fortune, Mr. Drew.
good fortune, sir.
Your betrothal, sir.
Oh, yes.
Our young Ned will be traveling to your segment of the globe, Neville.
Stay long, Mr. Drew.
No, but much the same. Egypt.
To make your future, sir.
No, to ensure that Egypt has one. I shall shortly be taking over. My family's engineering concern there, and I hope to pull off a miracle.
Pray, what miracle?
The Cairo transverse plan. A thoroughfare for commerce and coast travels across the desert, Alexander. A monumental task, Mr. Drood, yes. For example, the paving stone from the pyramid.
No!
Yes. My studies indicate that there's enough rock in the top half of the Great Pyramid alone.
This is English blasphemy. Is it not enough that you take our delicate fruit tea leaves and likewise improve it by pouring in your cow's milk?
Neville, please, let's not raise our voices here in Cloisterham High Street. I'm sorry, we here at the Music Hall Boy now are on a very limited budget, so please exercise your imagination.
I meant no offense, sir.
And I did not mean my awkward ways to arouse such emotion or to ruffle your feathers, Miss Butt.
I'm sure Mr. Landis only feels passionately about his part of the world, Edwin. As long as he keeps his passions in check.
I fear I have not yet adapted myself to your restrained climate, Master Edwin. Miss Bud.
My uncle has already given me some account of your hot-blooded husband. I hope you left them both behind you.
My reputation precedes me here. On situation, I needless fear. What hope have I of cleansing him with this, my shade of skin? I thought I cleansed my blades and gloves, but they anticipate my thoughts.
What shall I show them? The full effect. What do I owe them? What they expect?
Our British subject on display.
It comes a moment today.
Our immigration to this location, that's from our station down the mile.
Nation, by creation.
In rank and file and English are they, and British am I.
British are they, or English am I. They're active subjects, we don't discuss.
One is the law, the other thus.
And yet I feel you to be
Our British subjects nonetheless.
from where and why they'll try to guess.
Get down on Burma, what's all the fuss? Out there of Burma belongs to us.
Our British subjects bred and born,
And subjects not to scorn.
our immigration to this location, that's from our station down the mile.
The insulation of us.
In rank and file and English are they, and British am I, and our immigration to this location, that's from our station down the mile. In rank and file and English are they, and British am I. This is the way we'll stay. Till we die, till we die.
See, Mayor Sassy, it's just as I've been saying. I detect an instinctive rivalry between my own dear boy and this landless fellow. I fear his hot-blooded Eastern temperament.
Oh, I think you exaggerate the matter, Mr. Charleston.
I will go mad. Do you not realize that there is more than one side, one face to all things in nature? Beneath Neville's tainted English accent and adopted English manners, there lies a heathen landless, a tribesman landless, a half-bred, half-blooded, half-caste who would kill as easily as he would comb that fake hair!
Calm now, Mr. Jasper. This is quite extraordinary.
No, to the contrary, it's quite ordinary, sir! I myself suffer from this sort of duality on occasions. Sometimes I will forget things and in going back to fetch them, half expect to meet myself rounding a corner I've already turned.
And what about me? Having to be your chairman and play this dancing bloke at the same time. It's damn confusing.
Indeed. Like our own two-sided Neville landless, I sometimes feel that I am not myself these days. For all I know, I might be you. There's no room enough for two inside my mind.
I am likewise in a haze of who I am from scene to scene. What's more, when more onion are in a pie.
Or is it I, or is it me?
And if I'm him, and if I'm me, each one of us might not agree on what to do.
And if I take opposing sides within myself, then who divides of what is right or wrong?
I'll go along with you. Company, company, flow through a shilling, quite that through a floor. Now would you not enter the currency foreign to find the same thing on both sides of the coin? Bob is your uncle from pennies to guineas, the two-sided pitch is the rule, not extension. Now would you not feel from the pool of dissension to find the same face on both sides of the coin? All three, the heads or tails, high or low, or black or white, it's up or down, or left or right, or night or day. Nature seldom ever fails to most obligingly provide an undisclosed opposing side to one's dismay.
There's shadows in this shining moor.
And there's a rose and there's a thorn.
You're good as dead, as soon as born.
And yet we smile. The love's division is perverse.
It seems to work more in reverse.
If things are better, they'll be worse in just a while. Company, go through a shilling, quite that to a floor. Now would you not enter the currency foreign to find the same things on both sides of the coin? Bob is your uncle from pennies to guineas, the two-sided pitch is the rule, not exception. Now would you not think by the full of deception to find the same things on both sides of the coin? way towards an important assignation.
What's that you say, Bill?
I said an assignation with Mayor Sapsy, who lives just around behind.
What's that you say, Bill?
I said around behind.
And so have you.
I didn't come here to be insulted.
Why? Where do you usually go?
I'm not a complete fool, you know.
Oh, which bit is missing?
You're next to an idiot.
We're pleased to meet you.
Ladies and gentlemen, essaying the role of journals this evening, the Crown Prince of the Music Hall Royale, your friend, not mine. I give you, and I don't want him back, Mr. Nick Clicker.
Young Nick Cricket second.
Yes, a warm round of applause for Nick Clicker and Son.
Oh, good afternoon, Mayor Sapsy, your lordship, sir.
Good afternoon, Durdles.
Pardon me, sir. The cough. Cough, sir. It's a touch of rheumatism.
No, I think you mean rheumatism.
No, sir, I mean rheumatism. I've been working on your dead wife's grave.
Please refer to the late Mrs. Thomas Sapsy as just that. The late Mrs. Thomas Sapsy. That is how I like to refer to her. Indeed, that is how I like to think of her.
She was one in a million.
No, one in a raffle. But is my dead wife's tomb ready?
Oh, yes, Governor, the door is all ready for my inscribing. But she'll be much happier. Once we moved her from a temporary grave, there was nothing at all damp in the moles. Wouldn't have been able to get it up for ages. I'm afraid there's not much you can do about the worms. I mean, they've made a meal of Mr. Sapsy, no better.
That's quite enough, Durdles. And who is this thing, this boy?
My protein, squire. Name of deputy.
I put the lock on your wife's crib myself, your lordship.
That's right, and I have the keys. Right here. It'll be my pleasure to unlock the door and slide you woman right in there tomorrow. There's room enough in there for the whole royal family to have afternoon tea.
Yes, yes.
That crypt is a national treasure, if I may make so bold, your grace. Why, just not long ago, Mr. Jasper asked me if I'd take him down into the crypts to see it.
You might want to add that last line to your list of suspicious statements.
Steady on, Bill. We don't want these people leaping to conclusions without all of the facts at hand. Otherwise, they'll all be running off to the races!
No! That is scheduled for later on in the program. We mustn't stop the dramatic momentum we're building here. For now, off to the radio! Oh, shut up! For now, we must descend into the darkness in hopes of shedding new light upon our curious story as we follow Durdles and Deputy to the graveyard of Cloister Cathedral.
dear boy. I only pray that it's not too late. Oh,
There, bastard. And I'll stone your eyes out next time. So help me.
You quiet, you young wretch.
Oh, you assault me this way, deputy.
Go right for the asylum, Mr. Jasper.
Peculiar lad.
You're blaming on his infectious youth, sir. That was excellent wine you gave me, Mr. Jasper. Even more potent than I'm accustomed to. Well, did you get to look in Mrs. Sampson's script while I was asleep?
No, I seem to have gotten lost.
Well, I was lost myself, Mrs. Jasper, in a fitful dream. Well, I imagined that someone touched me and took something from me. Well, here's what it was. Miss Sampson wouldn't like me leaving the mausoleum keys lying about and going up in front of his wife's crypt. No, he gave me strict instructions that the keys were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh no. The key to Mrs. Sampson's crypt is missing. What do you think, Mr. Jasper?
I think that I have dinner guests due at any moment, and I, a poor host, not to offer them all the comforts and joy of the Christmas season. Good day, Doodles.
Mr. Jasper.
Yes, we spent many a bright, enchanting afternoon among these silent tombs. Eh, my own betrothed? No,
by Mr. Philip Bax.
Care for some wine, sir?
No, thank you.
What a bizarre climate you have here in Cloistrom. First snow and now this threatening storm. The gods must be angry.
God must be angry, Neville, not gods. In England, we use the singular.
What a storm for Christmas Eve.
Yes, 'twas like this the night that Rose's mother died.
Neville tells me you were but engaged to Rose's mother, Mr. Chris Sparkle.
Yes, yes. But I feel I was a bit too Anglican, a bit too angular for her taste. And then, at a seaside party celebrating her second anniversary, only months after Rose's birth, she apparently slipped while walking unobserved along the cliffs and was drowned in the embrace of the ungrateful waves. But enough. Let us follow Mr. Jasper's lead and forgive our grievances with life and each other for this sturdy Christmas dinner.
Yes. I only pray that you'll be able to forgive the meager merits of my humble table.
Hello, all. Sorry we're late. We fought the storm all the way.
Oh, Miss Bud, it is wondrous to see you again. Here, let me take you.
I had no idea you'd taken on domestic stuff, Uncle.
Edwin, Mr. Landless will take you seriously.
No fear of that.
Now, lads, Rosa, you have no idea what it means to have you in friends, may I propose a toast to Rosa and Edwin Drood Bridges?
And here's the chorus.
How very blessed are we, when now so many stars, thy kingdom come, thy will be done.
Which one of you will part?
In yonder days I hunger for another. Roses, roses. After roses, but she left this earth, now thus is all I will. I shall see the lady safely home.
Will you join us, Uncle?
No, I'm afraid I have plans I must execute. But I cannot let you go in that flimsy coat. You shall wear my own humble but serviceable cage coat.
Come, Edwin, your destiny calls.
Good night, then, Uncle.
Good night, then.
Goodbye, all.
When shall these three meet again? When? If ever. It is now late the following day, Christmas Day to be sure. The storm has passed, and in its wake there is to be found no trace of Edwin Drood.
Oh, Reverend. Oh, Mr. Sparklight, is there something horrible has happened to Edwin?
Oh, let us wait until my assistant Basil reports. You've heard the sentiment, I'm sure, that no news is good news. Oh, there he comes now. Basil, what news?
No news!
There you see. I don't believe you've met my assistant Basil. His chief occupation is guiding excursion parties around the church. Quite the showman is our Basil, though tragically misplaced.
Misplaced.
He carries with him a secret. Now, what do you think our Basil has done with it?
Oh, dear, nothing dreadful, I hope.
He has written a play, a tragedy.
The Thorn of Anxiety.
When will it be performed, Mr. Bassett?
Never!
I'm afraid Basil has more pride in its lack of support, like a citizen of Greece who prefers the Parthenon in ruins. But I hope to see his work performed someday.
I too, Mr. Bassett.
I love the theatrical world, but there are more stages beyond the proscenium. I long to play a larger part.
Well then, Basil, use your enviable creativity and find some accounting for young Ned.
Well, that assignment I eagerly accept.
Oh, my dear, hopeless Edwin.
Oh, how like her mother she looks. Had the Lord seen fit to smile on me, had her mother not wed another, nor lost her life at that seaside pleasure party 2 years later, I could be Rosa's
Father!
seen fleeing the district.
You've convinced me, Mr. Jasper. A secret murderer could be hiding in Cloistrum's most affectionate bosom. Good evening, madam. Yes, and all signs do point to young Neville Landless.
My thoughts exactly, sir.
I shall instruct a few strong fellows to bring him here, using whatever force is necessary, so that we may question him.
Yes, you do that, sir. You do that.
We'll find Neville Landless right enough now.
And when we find him, we'll educate the bitter swine.
Right. With any luck, we'll have a hanging for Christmas.
Fetch the dog!
Next to the dog!
Mr. Jasper! Mr. Jasper, look what I have found!
Why, it's my coat. What I gave to Edwin last night. And good God, there's this blood all over it. Where did you find this?
Under a rock by the River Ware.
My dear boy is murdered. I take this oath before you, Bassett, record it in your memory, that I shall fasten the crime of murder upon the murderer, and I devote myself to his destruction.
I shall remember those words, Mr. John Jasper.
And I believe that's it for you this evening, Phil.
That's right, Bill.
Well, I mean, it hardly seems worth your coming down from Knutsford each evening, does it? You seem to specialize in these narrow parts of late.
Not by choice, Mr. Cartwright.
Let's see, in Julius Caesar, you played the part of,
A senator!
ah, yes. So, at least you were in for the kill. But, you know, if you come to think of it, it's rather odd that Mr. Dickens created your character at all, unless he had a more promising future in mind for you.
That's been my solace in the role, Mr. Cartwright.
Ah, yes, I'm sure. Still, you do understudy Mr. Paget in the role of John Jasper, surely one of these evenings.
In actuality, Mr. John Jasper Clive has never missed a performance in his entire career.
Well, we're almost done with this act, and the second act is considerably shorter in length than the first. Would you have a song ready at hand? Shall we?
Why
not?
not?
Yes, why not indeed?
I do have in common with my role this evening aspirations as an author and have composed a brief song, which I venture to say underscores the dilemma that I share with the amateur bastard I portray. I hesitate to tell
Mr. Bassett, it's title.
never the luck, Mr. Cartwright.
Ladies and gentlemen, an unscheduled diversion in our journey this evening. The debut. The debut of an unpublished and perhaps rightfully unheard song. Mr. Philip X singing his own Never the Luck.
Ivory! John 1 and John 2, what are you doing? Not that song. Oh, God, the brief song upside down. Never the luck, and never the lead, and never they find, they say. In time they all taste the lime in the light, but I'll have my night someday. Still, each precious part seems over and done before I've begun to speak. I've cast out my line and keep my hand in, but I'll not spend it this week. Still, one precious night. There, call from the wings. Who here dances and sings? That's when yours truly's through. And seeing him, then they will cry. Why? He knows each line and everyone's cue. We must let him do the part. I leave center stage. The music will play. I'll walk
place you under arrest.
Neville! How many of them did it take to mar you in this way?
8.
Joe! You have an interesting vein with the law here at Cloistrum, Mr. Shashi. And you, Mr. Jasper, for days now, you have been warning all Cloistrum of impending violence between your nephew and my brother. But do you know of all this?
Only that my nephew is dead.
Oh, fair Sapsy, I'll warrant young Neville has no knowledge of young Drood beyond what he has freely volunteered.
And you shall volunteer nothing further, Neville.
I would remind you and your brother that there is the issue of murder at hand here.
The what?
The issue.
Before you utter that bird again, you laughable man, perhaps you will be good enough to supply a body, a victim, a corpse, something more tangible than a parent's nephew, a timorous uncle, and a ludicrous city official who has no backstory charges beyond your pomp and sheer circumstances.
Hear, hear.
Well said, Helen.
She's right, you know, Mayor Sapsy. Without Edwin's body, you cannot possibly arrest young Master Neville.
Oh, very well, release him.
Oh, bless you, Mr. Crisparkle!
Hey.
I only wish I could express my gratitude without this strange and slightly untraceable geographical shit.
Yes, well, let's all pause for a moment, shall we? Pause, not pose.
Sorry, Bill.
So,
Be mistaken.
here is where the man must now lie. Edwin Drood has vanished, and may likely be Clyde dead,
John Jasper has sworn vengeance upon his nephew's murderer.
Who most of the populace suspect Neville Landless.
But the charges against Neville have been rescinded thanks to the steely resolve of the other landless and the support of the kindly.
Reverend Crisparkle, who was once engaged to...
Rosa's deceased mother. Meanwhile, it is difficult to know what one should make of.
The drunken stonemason Durdles and his young apprentice deputy.
Hello.
Not to mention.
The mysteriously motivated purveyor of opium, the Princess Lover.
Statements to consider during the interval. With this one admonition, should you leap to any conclusions without all of the relevant information at hand, you may find yourself carried off to the races.
Bill! Oh, Bill! Let's have that chorus of off to the right
Which brings us rather adroitly, I think, to a song. For what evening at the Music Hall Royale would be complete without a rendition of its trademark anthem, Off to the Races! Quick conclusions often lead the best of us astray. The wisest move in life is just to wait. Otherwise our galloping emotions run away like horses at the gate. On to the races, on to the race we go. But where the chase is and what the pace is, we seldom seem to know.
Men with broken hearts about to nevermore pursue a member of the soft and savored race. Firmly anchored to the ground, they suddenly will view
All fair and favored face. Then off to the races, off to the races, where flirting faces call. His saving graces, strong great replaces the need for love and all. Don't fall back on your assumptions, facing presumptions, like you did. Mind the track like a man running blind by lagging behind you. summer is in progress, and still there is to be found no trace of young Edwin Drood. And all of Courtroom is agog with rumor and suspicion. But there are further developments. Two inquiring sleuths are about to appear on the scene. One being the Princess Butler, whom you have already met. The other being a detective, a man of great mystery who wears a bulky coat, a fulsome beard, and goes by the name of Dick Datchery. These handsome strangers approach with grand intentions and great expectations, which I might add, we shall be presenting in bride in the next scene. And like ourselves, the Princess and the detective Dick Datchery are just now arriving at Cloistrom Station. Imagine, if you will, ladies and gentlemen, a frenetic Cloistrom Station, and imagine in your minds a train hissing and steaming to a full stop. Another treatment. In London. And in his wake, note that among the many curious souls of Cloistrom, none are more intently curious than these two inquiring sleuths.
Here to track this man in black and white, with one clue as to the who and why.
I find myself in this aggravating moment, babe, navigating towards this place, gravitating towards this cave. I've come to town,
Dancing every door, that's cracky at the core, setting down to settle up the score. Can't afford a fish, I'll fry, I'll cook each stew. Mix the metaphor and the lips. Mighty meteor, I'm stepping down to settle up the score.
my mental every morning tested.
I never repay before I rest it all. No word, what's new? No gray, no two. Who says you stop what and why?
I'm going to sit, I'm investing everything I am.
Where's the sacrificial lamb?
Here in bloody cloister am.
I've come to town to ask at every door, did every drink to drag. I want to wash the shore, shut me down to settle up the score and herring on a Friday, bitch. I'm
Yes,
I'll stand this dramatic with the tour, dramatic with the tour, make a bet.
we will make a bet.
What's the fun?
I only wish you would.
I only wish you would. I'm setting up the score. Four. Good. Oh, good evening, Reverend Chris Fargo. All things bright and beautiful tonight, don't you see?
Oh, yes, as if the stars are mere punctures and steaming, allowing heaven's light to show through or something along those lines. I only wish my assistant Basil, who is away on business, could see such a night as this.
Hold on there, boy. Here's a face we've not seen before. Welcome to Fair Cloistrom, sir. I'm in the way of being official greets to all those who may add the price of a bottle of wine on them. My name is Durdles.
Ha! My name is Datchery, Dick Datchery, and I was wondering if I might find lodgings around these parts.
Oh, no doubt, Mr. Datchery.
Something architectural, out of the way, inconvenient.
We have any number of inconvenient lodgings here in Cloistrom, sir.
Close to the cathedral is where?
Excuse
won't catch me going near him again.
Hey, why is that, boy?
Well, I ain't going to be lifted off me legs and choked again.
I find that most interesting. I'm going to enjoy watching the comings and goings of this town.
That man should speak to his tailor.
Excuse me, miss. Can you tell me where Mr. John Jasper?
Oh, are you ill?
No, miss. I always look this way.
Rosa! Rosa! We have both been guilty of neglecting your music lessons. When shall we resume?
Never. Sir,
Am I being politely told that you have abandoned your studies altogether?
the politeness is yours, not mine. I beg not to be questioned. I will not answer any more. At least I have that in my power.
Rosa, I do not
I do
think that
not wish to hear you say.
I do not forget how many eyes command a view of us, but you shall hear me even against your wishes, dearest Rosa! Charming, Rosa. Oh, even when my dear boy was alive, I loved you madly. I hid our secret well, did I not?
You were as false to him, sir, daily and hourly as you are now. Do you not know that you made me afraid to open his kind eyes to the truth? That you were a bad, bad man?
How beautiful you are. You're more beautiful in anger than in repose. I don't ask for your love. Give me yourself and your hatred, that pretty rage, that enchanting scorn. It would be enough for me. I warn you, sweet witch, that you must stay or do more harm than can be undone.
You're mad.
I mean to show you just how mad my love is.
Love. Dare use that word.
Yes.
In
kind of ease up just when they should push on. Once I bet my last 10 pence and won. Twice as rich then, friends said, call it done. How sad I said, so that's your wildest dream I bet. 20 pence instead of 10, I doubled up my bets again. If my feet start the same as when we're done, if you lose, you're just when you've begun. If you win, don't quit when you're ahead, just press your breath and luck instead.
Just trying to think what route might be the best. Use the heart that beats with your breath, never rest.
Don't quit when you're ahead, sing out, there's more in store for me.
I see my dream ship finally coming in like a steamship, anchored into wind.
Take a chin, remember what I said, don't quit when you're ahead, let's go.
I know there must be love is meant for me, only just 3 weeks away from me, hopefully.
Don't quit when you're ahead, don't worry how you tread, who cares?
Just one white dream, just one little winner, white, right upon the vine. No picture at the play.
Don't quit when you're ahead, keep staying, always on. Boom, bring it back to right along. Boom, bring it back to right along. Don't quit when you're ahead, don't say I'm off to bed, farewell.
I know, don't let the moment go to waste. Not when victory goes in all haste. Hit the floor with all you hate. For God's own sake. So praise the Spirit. You struck a lucky day, never break through any lucky change on your break. Don't quit while you're ahead. Deeply understand, you'll see how God's on me. Boom, bang it, bash it, glory be. Boom, bang it, bash it, glory be. Don't quit while you're ahead. Sing out, there's more in store for
Encore, maestro, single play.
Last we see the stars glimmering of light, bright, shimmering in the dim dawn of night. So long have we been blind, but finally we unwind the plot. The truth is this: we find out here.
Ladies and gentlemen, it was at this point in our story that Mr. Charles Dickens laid down his pen forever. And so, this is all we shall ever know for sure about the mystery of Edwin Drood. Tonight, however, at least within the confines of this humble theater, we shall together attempt to solve, resolve, and conclude the mystery of Edwin Drood. One minor mystery we can resolve immediately, though it has little to do with the plot at hand. You see, most literary experts agree that the detective, Dick Datchery, is someone we have already met. A character from Act 1 who is roaming Cloistrum disguised as Datchery so as to better investigate the disappearance of Drood. And as many of you have no doubt already guessed, that part has been taken thus far this evening by that master and mistress of male impersonation, Miss Alice But this does not mean that Drood and Datchery are one and the same. Oh no, far from it. The reason for Miss Nutting's portrayal this evening is, well, it is that she was contracted to appear in 2 acts of this evening's play, and the music hall management believes in an honest week's work for an honest day's pay. Which brings us to our first key question. Is Edwin Drood dead or alive? Now, Mr. Charles Dickens experimented with many different titles for his story. For example,
The loss of Edwin Drood. The flight of Edwin Drood.
the disappearance of Edwin Drood. But nowhere, the death or murder of Edwin Drood. On the other hand, many people would say that a mystery without a murder is no mystery at all. Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, our questions will be answered primarily by you, but in a daring and perhaps dangerously democratic mood. The music hall management has decided to permit our company the right to vote upon one key question each evening. And so, my fellow acolytes of the thespianic persuasion, tonight your question shall be, Miss Throttle,
Is Edwin Drood dead or alive? Miss Nutting, who has a vested interest in the outcome, if you'll kindly step forward, keeping your back to the cast.
We're on your side.
Gentlemen, ladies, as your whim takes you this evening, all those who believe that Edwin Drood is dead, please raise your hands now. Thank you. And all those who believe that Edwin Drood is still alive, please do the same now.
Me.
I'm sorry, Miss Nutting, but you've snuffed it. And by a massive majority, I think. And so, to our next key question, Miss Throttle.
Who is the detective, Dick Datchery?
Who is the detective, Dick Datchery? Well, we can safely eliminate Edwin Drood from consideration. Since our cast is voted as dead for the
Ha! And bloody ha! You absolute envious little shit! It's obvious to everyone here that Drood, that I am Datchery, and it's even more transparent that this petty, jealous cat merely presents the attention that I have received in the local press. Goodbye, all!
You would not believe the week we've had with her. First, her dressing room was too small. Then her mustache was too long. I told her she was splitting hairs. Please yourselves. Seriously, ladies and gentlemen, I must apologize for this bit of unpleasantness and what I'm sure you'll all agree has otherwise been a flawless evening. But in all fairness to our cast and to our story, I must strenuously point out that many, many literary experts disagree with Miss Nutting's contention that Edwin Drood and Dick Datchery are one and the same. Oh no, there are many, many candidates for the face behind the detective's beard. For example, I give you Helena Landless. About her, in Act 1, Edwin said,
In desperation, Helena tried on more than one occasion to flee her stepmother's cruel and miserly hand, even disguising herself as a boy.
a hit, a palpable hit. But was it a meaningful thrust or a misdirection? Wouldn't Helena Landless be fearful of pursuing John Jasper under the given circumstances?
Not under any circumstances.
Ah, but the candidates hardly end there. What say you of Bazzard?
I love the theatrical world! But there are more stages beyond the proscenium. I long to play a larger part.
Who more likely to don such melodramatic garb and seek the spotlight? Indeed, why else does he appear in our story at all?
From my earliest remembrances, I've been secret and revengeful.
Who more likely to investigate the disappearance of Drood than he who is most suspected of foul play? Or did someone else wish to clear Neville's name?
Neville has been entrusted to my care.
The goodly Reverend Chris Sparkle, whose passions and energies lay hidden beneath his clerical garb. Perhaps he has adopted another uniform, that of Datchery, to save the lad who's been his charge and responsibility. And then there's the puzzling and intriguing possibility of falsehood. Perhaps we have underestimated the resourcefulness of this woman child. Looks can be deceiving. This much I do know for sure. The detective, Dick Datchery, is not John Jasper, the Princess Puffer, Deputy,
Hello.
Doodles, or even my own sassy role. For in our story and in Mr. Dickens' novel, they all appear in scenes. They're observed to be in his company. And so, we are left with the following candidates for the role of the detective, Dick Datchery. The tempestuous Helen the Landless. All the way from Ceylon, Mr. Neville Landless. The lovely Miss Rosa. The underrated Mr. Bazzard. And that ecstatic ecclesiastic, the Reverend Chris Sparkle. And may I suggest that we vote the way it is done in amateur theatrical contests, that as the handkerchief is held above the head of each candidate, pray, applaud for your own favorite in the role of the detective. And please, do remember, we have more serious issues still to come. We must choose a murderer tonight. So, don't merely vote for whichever cast member is a distant cousin of yours, for God's sake. Now, who will be our detective tonight? Pray, indicate by your applause. The Reverend Chris Sparkle. Helen the Landless. Mr. Bazzard. Roosevelt. Neville Landless. I believe Mr. Bazzard is our Let's make a quick change of costume. I can see several members of the audience more than willing to assist you. Hey. Now, so now, we must Why are you back here? All right. Ladies and gentlemen, such appalling behavior is due entirely to upbringing. Her parents were in the iron and steel business. Mother irons, father steels. Didn't like that one? How about this one? She was previously known as the orthopedic soprano. She sang in all the joints. No better. Try this one. She used to sing at a pub called the Cock and Comfort. Not much comfort, but plenty of plenty of what? So that's the mood we're in this evening. But now we must move to a much more serious issue. For now, as in all great mystery stories, we must find ourselves a killer, a culprit, a fiend, in short, the murderer of the dear departed, late, lamented, vanished, vanquished Edwin Drood. Oh, shut up. One more like that, I'll send you all back to the Salvation Army. Have you standing out in the rain singing, Jesus wants me for a sunbeam. Who killed Edwin Drood? Who shall be our murderer tonight? First, for your consideration, ladies and gentlemen, I give you the obvious candidate for the role of villain, Mr. Clyde Paget as John Jasper. Oh, come, ladies and gentlemen! Do you not know that here at the Music Hall Royale we boo and hiss the villain? It's too late for that now. We're going to have to go back and do it all over again. What? Yes, we're going to do it again, and we're going to do it until you get it right. And if you don't get it right, we're going to form a line right here and sing 83 choruses of The Church Bell Won't Ring Tonight because the vicar's got the clapper. We will ruin your evening. Now, here we go. Last jump. Ladies and gentlemen, for your consideration, I give you the obvious candidate for the role of villain, Mr. Clyde Paget as John Jasper. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, do be serious. Does this look like the face of a murderer? Yeah! Or more appropriately, I ask you, is this all there could be to the mystery of Edwin Drood? That the obvious villain of the piece did indeed kill his nephew in a vain attempt to win the love of the fair Miss Rosa Budd. Well, where's the mystery? That's taken the wind out of your sail, hasn't it, big mouth? Where's the mystery? Where, indeed? So how stand you? For the obvious answer, or for a more perplexing solution? Now, certain cast members can be safely eliminated from the bidding. Young deputy,
Hello.
and my own assassin role were clearly intended for comic relief and never figure very intimately into the lives of the other characters. And so, we are left with the following candidates for the role of murderer.
John Jasper.
I have stood in the cold shade of suspicion since our story began.
Nevertheless. In all honesty, I can't recall of anything of what transpired once Edwin and I reached the river. But he wasn't only his little twin and he deserved what he got!
Roosevelt. Why would someone as pure and innocent as myself murder my own true Ned?
Turtles. I'd rather have a bottle in front of me than give Drood in front of the thought of me.
What will happen, Chris Father? Have I in some way confused my mission here on Earth?
Helena Landless? Did I, in trying to shave my brother, bring harm to Edwin Drood? The Princess Papa! Who am I? And what am I?
departs the stage.
I'm not leaving.
Depart!
Sorry, sir. You get out of my way.
I would caution you to prepare for a few unexpected twists and turns as we serpentine towards the conclusion that you have chosen for us tonight. And so, friends of the Music Hall Royale, for the first time ever and at long last, the conclusion, the finale of The Mystery of Edwin. Act 2, The Solution. The first chapter of Mr. Dickens' novel was entitled The Dawn. Perhaps not coincidentally, the last chapter he wrote was called The Dawn Again. And so, yes, let us too begin our final chapter here, amid the cold, gray tendrils of a dim English dawn.
Ooh, he's bloody freezing again. Here, Missy. What? Can you spare 3 and 6 for a Christian soul in distress?
We're both Christian souls in distress, I fear. I've done more than 3 and 6 to get into London.
Running away from something?
Yes, at long last, yes. And now...
Rosa!
How on earth did you know my name?
No, I've only known you since the day you were born. Only bathed and fed you. Oh, don't look at me now, Rosa. I don't want you to see me this way. But can you remember your nanny some 12 years ago? Can you look at me now, dear girl, and see your old Nan instead?
Nan. I was sick that you weren't there anymore.
Oh, you don't remember? Oh, I love you. You never really knew your mother, did you? I was the closest thing to that for you.
But why did you leave me?
It's a sad story, Rosa, but a common one, I fear. I was once your Nan, then I met a man, tall and tall with golden hair. He's where my end began. Let him have his way with me. He knew his way so well. Led me down the garden path to hell. Marriage in the end. What I got instead
my thought. My theatrical bent and a costume that relentlessly strive for what's near to my heart. A chance for some bubbles of clay, just a shred of a second of fame. As a playwright of art to unravel should not cause a problem much longer today. This was my greatest audition. 2 decent roles at one time. Finally some recognition. Saving the scene of the crime. Going out on a limerick, out on a limerick, out on a limerick now. I found the theatrical hint, and as naturally I did my bit. But to clear Neville's name, I confessed to my shameless formality too like this. I found John Jasper, I know, from the dens he descends to below. And when Papa came here, it was immediately clear my suspicions were quite apropos. So I crept in the lodges of Jasper, just to display what a sight. There I found Rosamund's clasp, her mother she gave Drood that night. Jasper took it from then after hurling him dead through the weir river bed, I suppose. Calumet naturally knows, and the proof is quite clear. Let us bring Jasper here to be tried and tied up and strung. And from this limerick, let him be hung.
But you're not a murderer. You didn't kill Edwin Drood.
Donald! Let me understand. Are you saying that Mr. Jasper did not kill his nephew?
Exactly, Your Lordship, sir. It was a wild night that Christmas Eve, as you'll remember, when I sought shelter near Mr. Jasper's door. That's when I saw one amongst you throttle Edwin Drood. In a convenient flash of lightning, I saw who it was.
That was quite a long speech, Billy. Think I can have a quick nip report?
So suddenly, I see Mr. Jasper staggering out of his doorway under the influence of potent medicine, and, well, suddenly he collapses. putting the body right in Mrs. Sapsey's do. What don't you do is not room there for the whole royal family.
Terribles! But now you must tell us who did it!
What?
Who did it?
Lord Lumley. It was... You want to know, don't you? It was Helena Lovelace!
The words of Drood had caused me great alarm. That devil might cause Neville to cause him some harm. Sister and mother to my brother I have been. And so to protect Neville, I had to do Drood in. I'm into violence, that's who's born. I'm into silence, since Edwin's born. The sky is webbed with no view of light, and I crept into the night. A steady Drood has days with wine. This Eddie Drood had raised my spine. I took my veil off and walked my mind. My veil did sail off. I tossed his line. It wound and bound his cape coat and wrapped around his throat. I meant to gag him, but I snagged him, so I dragged him off to hell. I kill another to save my brother. I did it well, and guilty am I, and blameless is he. Guilty am I cry shamelessly. I never meant to take away your lovely boy from you. I only meant to shame my brother. Rosha, Neville, Mr. Crisparkle, I need someone's forgiveness. Damn you all.
There is your murderer for tonight. But surely we are entitled to a happy ending. For we all have need in our lives for love, for romance, or at this late hour of the evening for any reasonable facsimile thereof. And so, it remains for you to resolve one final issue. Which two among our company shall find that commodity which we all seek? Who will be our lovers tonight? Let us see. First, on the distaff side, we have the lovely Miss Rosa Bud, or the serviceable Princess Puff. ivory. A gentle reprise, if you will. It seems we are about to have a love song.
Ian Neville, I understand you're a hot-blooded and crime adventure. Stick with me and you'll see things you've never known in the Orient.
Well, perhaps there's something to be said for England after all.
Once we were perfect strangers, how strangely met are we.
I find I now you our best has yet to be.
It seems I long to know you. Take through the sound.
You love me so, they told you.
Let's not resist pretending.
Once we have kissed, pretending days, now still this strangeness makes me thrill. Once we are perfect strangers, yet though I love you
Ah, but what of Edwin Drood? Who cares? If only he could speak to us from beyond the grave. What could he tell us? What would he say?
Hello! I'm alive. I am Lazarus, risen from the grave. Quite alive, you'll find me. This tomb behind me is where I face my Christmas shame. When I struck my head against the street, I was stopped, not stricken. Our flocks upsitten, for Jasper flew me off my feet. To the crypt, I awoke in dark beyond belief, and while all above me showed their grief, I was screaming for my very breath. Only moments from death, you have no idea the sudden strength that you feel within you, the steel and sinew, which makes stand smiling at half length. I escaped from Cloyster have I fled, and I did not return here till I could learn here just who in the hell would wish me dead. More than that, what resolution of crime have journeyed the life is written time, and you fight for every tiny speck. When you're held by the neck, I have met my maker and returned. What advice I'm giving to all those living is just to learn what I have learned. Life is here, there will be no victory in defeat. When outnumbered, beaten, must retreat to the nearest shelter and begin. When you live, then you win, scratching claw for everything you're good. Painted cry, screaming from life, dreaming you're forever you return. I have seen the writing on the wall, and it's clearly spelled out below, spelled out that holding on to life is all. Is it clear? If you hear